What's up guys, and welcome back to One Life Cars. You join me, Sam Clark, in the cab of the Ford Transit Connect for today's tutorial. Today, dead easy one yet again. I'm going to show you guys how to remove and replace the wing mirrors. Nice and easy to get to, should only really require one tool, maybe two. And it's an easy job, you can do at home yourself, which is the whole idea of this channel, is to get you guys working on your own cars, in your own driveways, your own garages, rather than paying, you know, the corporate garages big overpriced money to do the simplest of jobs. I'm not saying that proper garages aren't useful and aren't needed. Sometimes, you know, if you've got a serious engine trouble, there's a lot of jobs which you do need the professional equipment, the professional laptops and code readers to get that job done. But for the majority of the things I'm covering on this channel, you know, we should all have a go at it, I think, and you save yourself a bit of money along the way. But anyway, let's crack on with it and get on with today's video on the Ford Transit Connect. Alright, so continuing straight from the cab, we might as well, as I'm already sat here, I'll do this passenger side mirror as the example, but they're both exactly the same on each side. So you've got to get your door fully open to give yourself some access. And the first thing you're going to notice when you open the door is 3 bolts. Yep, you're getting the idea already. We've got 3 small bolts here. They look like a size 8, could even be a 6 then, but we'll confirm that in a second. So first thing we want to do is undo these 3 bolts. Alright, for this we've got a 7mm. I know, and the awkwardest size in the world. I've not actually tried an 8 on it yet, but I think an 8 might slip because this 7 definitely fits perfect and the 6 is definitely too small. I've even tried a 6.5 on it just to see, make sure it wasn't just me, you know, not getting it quite right, but it seems to be a 7mm this. Hopefully you do have one in your set because it is an awkward size, that. So I'm going to get all 3 bolts undone, leave the top one until last, undo these top ones and then hold the mirror while I undo that top one, just so it doesn't fall on the floor and smash your glass. So we'll get these undone and then we'll have a look at it off and how to replace it properly. Oh, and also how to disconnect the adjuster cable, which will be going through here somewhere and into it to adjust your glass. Like so. So let's get these out. Right, we have the mirror loose, as you can see. It's also on a little one of these little plastic clips up here. So that clip should have come out the hole and still be in that. So if it ends up like that now, because it won't go back on properly, because this little bit has to slide into there. So just get that out before you put the mirror back on, and then slide this clip into it, and then you can insert it. So left there's a cable. I'm not sure if there's an easy way in the mirror to disconnect the cable. I can't sort of see anything, but I'm going to look into that before the video's over and let you know. There will be a way to strip down all this, but I think the easiest way to undo this cable is from the door card side. So for those of you who don't already know how to, there'll be a link at the top right hand corner of your screen now and in the description of how to remove this door card. I'm just going to have a mess now and see if there's a easier way so you don't have to take the door card off to do the mirror. So, like I said before, for disconnecting the mirror adjuster bit, hit that link in the video. I'll put the, like I said, the links in the description. It'll be on the ends cards at the end of the video, and there'll also be, would have been a pop-up when I mentioned it the first time a minute ago. I go through how to disconnect the cable from the bottom of that too when I take the door card off. I double check that so it's clear for you, so you can understand how to do it. Right, now we've got to get, remember that clip I just told you about earlier, and sit that back in there like so, and then we can line it up. You might want to shut the door again to do this bit, make sure that lines up with the hole, and it'll hold it in place too like that. Mirror back in position. Now we can get the 3 bolts back in like so. Tightened up. You can nip them up with your hand driver like I've got here, or if you are using a ratchet, just give it a gentle nip, you know, you don't have to go mad on these. If you overdo it and then you thread it, and then you'll have more problems. So we'll get those 3 in. And that is your job done. So I had to remove and replace the wing mirror on the Ford Transit Connect. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help push these videos on the likes. And if you're new around here and you like this sort of content, maybe you want to request a video on your own vehicle, hit that subscribe button and drop me a comment below. But guys, until next time, my name's Sam Clark. You're watching One Life Cars. Have a good day. Peace.